monastery of Hangshan Mountain, is one of China's most unique and remarkable feats of wooden architectural complex. The monastery is also the only one built in honor to Sakyamuni, Lao Tzu, and Confucius, who are founders of Buddhism, Taoism and Confucianism respectively. The famous poet Li Bai of the Tang dynasty wrote Zhuangquan on the cliff wall, which means spectacular. And the great traveler Xu Shako of the Ming dynasty called the monastery a marvelous wonder in his travel notes. The monastery is founded during the Northern Wei period in the 6th century, boasting a history of over 1,400 years. It was repeatedly renovated in later dynasties, but the original structure remained unchanged. The existing building is the ruins of the renovations carried out in the Ming and Qing dynasties. An architectural complex was built on the base of the natural hollows and outcrops along the contour of the cliff. Over 40 halls and pavilions, within an area of about 150 square meters, are connected each other by corridors, bridges, boardwalks. They are evenly distributed and well balanced in height. Inside the monastery are over 80 statues. Some are cast with bronze, some with iron, some with clay, and some are carved out of stone. Facing east, the architectural complex hangs about 50 meters above the ground. It used to be much higher above the ground, but over the ages, the silt has built up, raising the level of the riverbed. Reconstruction work was carried out from the Tang through the Qing dynasties, as well as in recent times. In 1982, the monastery was listed as one of our country's key protecting units of cultural relics. The hanging monastery is built in a perilous situation. Looking upward, layer upon layer of pavilions, propped up by scores of pillars, with the diameter of an ordinary bowl, can be seen, while the reddish-brown rocks seem to tilt forward, seemingly to fall at any minute. But hanging monastery is an architectural wonder. A unique mechanical theory was applied to building the framework. Cross beams were half-inserted into the rock as the foundation, while the rock in back became its support. That is why a building like this could withstand the winds and storms of so many years. It is said that the monks built this monastery by tying ropes around their waists and descending down a cliffside. Using chisels, they bored holes into the rock face. Then they inserted wooden support struts, which served as the main supports for the rest of the temple. Though the monastery usually gives the visitors a dangerous impression, visitors are always willing to take a trip there, out of a sense of adventure and curiosity.